Okay, y'all, I'm back with another video. I suppose I had I hope this thing don't fall. Made this video from my other video the other day. So the title of this video is Black Lives Matter. Now I pray and hope. Hold on, y'all. I certainly pray and hope that I don't get too much hatred or too much hatred or anything for this video, but my Lord, just hear me out when I'm talking about Black Lives Matter. Now we know that the police officers are doing a lot of killing of our young black men because they say they're afraid of them. I don't know why you're afraid of them. We ought to be afraid of you. You the one got the gun and the badge and the law on your side. Most time when I see you, I'm afraid. But anywho, anyway, they're killing young black men, knocking them off like flies. That, we're upset about it, and we have, Lord, this little bell is just gonna bother me to death. We have a right to be upset about it because it's ridiculous. But like I said in my other video, history has proven that we do have a race relation problem. History has proven that racism is here in America, and until the hearts of men repent and turn to God, it's going to always be here in America. It's going to always be here. So what I want to talk about with the Black Lives Matter, we need to, as a community, I declare we need to go in our own communities and hold up the same signs and say Black Lives Matter. Now, I'm not diminishing cops, white cops killing black men. In no way am I diminishing that. I'm not. That is an issue too. And we still need to hold up signs with that. But I believe the greater, God, I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. The greater issue is in the family, in the household. You can't go, out in the fire in your neighbor's house and your house over here burning down. I believe we really, really need to do something in our own communities, because our black men are killing our black men, I believe, more than white cops are killing them. That's just from my perspective now. And I declare something needs to be done. Now, you won't understand this if you don't live in a community where black men are being killed daily by other black men. Where I live, I declare, every weekend, there's a young black man being killed by another black man between the ages of 17 and 25. This is where I live. So we need to come into our own community and say, look, Black Lives Matter. It is a shame. And I think we should be more upset when we kill our own selves. Yes, we should be upset when cops are doing wrong and then the law uphold them in their wrong. That's true. But when we're in our own house, when we're in our own communities, we ought to have better relations amongst each other. And it's so disturbing that a lot of times we overlook our own communities. This is our family. This is in our house. Our sons shouldn't be killing one another. Our sisters shouldn't be killing one another. So that's why I say we got to do more. Black Lives Matter. Don't let it just matter when a white cop kill a black young man. That's horrific. It is. Because it's pure racism. We hate it. It's prejudice. We hate it. But when it's in your house, when your house is killing each other more and more, there's something bad wrong with that, and something needs to be done. There need to be signs in our own communities first. Let's show that we love each other first. And you know what? It might now, because the heart of man is desperately wicked, honey, and racism and prejudice is a great evil. But I declare, if the world would see us treat one another better, If the world would see, hey, those group of people, they love each other. And they don't play when you kill each other. You know how you have some families with big names? I think the mafia used to be like this, where certain mafia people, you didn't mess with their family, because if you mess with their family, you were going to sure enough get it. You know what I'm saying? People was careful how they treated that family, because if you mess with that family, you was going to be taken out. And I think that's the same passion we need for our black communities, where we love each other so much that we don't take each other's lives. So if you see how we react with one another, if you see how we treat one another real well, I declare I don't believe you'll come to our communities and think you're going to just shoot and kill us. I don't think you'll be so quick to do that, because you see, we love each other. We love each other. And when we as a community begin to treat one another better, I believe the world will treat us better. But when we see each other dogging each other out, shooting each other, women belittling themselves, we're not taking care of our children. When we stop doing all that and love our community, love the black community, I believe people will treat us much better. Some people, not all now, but we live in a fallen world, okay? But I believe people will be careful, just like they're careful when they mess with people's family in the mafia. They'll be careful to mess with black people, or you know what I'm saying, and they'll take a second look at how they treat us. They'll know they can't come in our own communities and just pop us off like flies, because we love our neighbors and we love our brothers and sisters, and we're not gonna just let you do it, because you see how well we treat each other. You see, so that's what I wanted to say about Black Lives Matter. Yeah, they matter. They sure enough do, honey. But my God, they got to matter in your house first. Your house first. Because it's a shame. Now, people that live in like Chicago area, and if you live in a high crime rate, and you seeing young black men being killed every day that ain't even lived past 30 years old, you ought to be upset about that. And you ought to make you a sign and go in that community and say Black Lives Matter. Because they do. Don't you know your brother's lives matter? You shouldn't be killing your brother. That is your brother. Now, I'm angry about that, because it's a shame. Just last night, somebody got killed in our community. It happens every weekend. Every weekend. So, anywho, that's all I wanted to say. I hope you hear my heart. I hope you really do hear my heart. But, I love you guys, and, chime in. Now, don't nobody cuss me out now. I don't take being cussed out too kindly. But, anywho, I love you guys. I love you guys, and support one another. Uplift one another. Encourage one another. Stop downing each other. Help your brother and help your sister. Help these little children out here, because we all need help. We all need help from one another. If we don't help us, there ain't nobody else gonna help us. Look at your history. Look at history. Prove us ain't nobody coming to help us. All right, I love you guys. Toodles.